Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the Elemental Pyro here, and welcome back to another episode of Project Infinity. So, last time, you can see we didn't have all of this structure up here. I made a few improvements to the base. So, firstly, we are starting to get some walkways, we're starting to get some walls up on this top level. This one is going to lead to our enchantment area, which I'm sure you have all seen. My plans with this room, uh, ideally, it will be our library area since I've already have the bookshelf and enchantment table set up. But this smeltery right here, this is going to be extending all the way up as far as we can, ideally like past the roof of our base whenever we get that done. So yeah, uh, I forget if I made it last episode, but I do have mutant skeleton armor that I made out of the mutant skeleton that we dealt with a couple episodes ago. And also, in between episodes, the last thing that I did is right here. You see how we have our energy cables sifting? Well, we know that crushed blackstone. So, a few things I want to get done this episode. First, I'm gonna immediately start clearing up this area, this wood area. We don't exactly need wood anymore. Like we're gonna need wood, but that's not what I mean. I'm talking more so we're not gonna need a wood farm like this. The wood farm that we've had, really nice. Like it is very useful that we have it. I'm not saying that we shouldn't maybe make one in the future if need be. But what I am saying is we are on to bigger things. Mystical agriculture can supply all of our wood that we will be needing. So there is that. Also, something in between episodes that I did go ahead and do. Right over here, you can see that we have some more blue ground, aka Imperium farmland. So that is one thing that I am slowly working to get this whole plot to be full of blue farmland. Not Supremium yet. I am not confident that we'll be able to do that. Plus, I'll do that over time because it's going to be just a long, tedious process. Anyways, let's go make some dirt. So I went ahead and after getting rid of the trees, extended this dirt platform out that we had over here, and now we are getting this grass layer set up. This is going to be used not only for animals, but in order to progress through some of the things that we're going to end up needing, such as seeds in our mystical agriculture, we are going to need, let me find mystical. Yeah, right here. So let's say we want to make a tier 3 seed like glowstone. We're going to need to get into the mod Botania. So Botania is going to be one of those staple mods as well that's going to be dealing with mystical agriculture. Right here, it has a whole section dedicated to it with its own line of quests to get done, as well as machinery that we can end up using. Which, that's going to be pretty cool, but that's not the focus of the episode. Something I said last time was let's go ahead and get storage up and running. So, right here, I made just now these efficiency upgrades, which increases the amount of FE or energy that we are getting by 5% per. So you see up there, generation 64 FE a tick. Over here, because I only have one, it is 32. With this one, 34. And the great thing is that we're able to help, how do I say it? We're able to store energy as well, make multiple upgrades along with this, which is really cool. I did actually complete some quests in Solar Flux right here. All the way down here at the bottom. You have efficiency upgrades, then transfer rate, capacity, all of this type of stuff. This one is going to be our main one we will use, AEU Energy Upgrade. This is going to connect the solar panel right into our ME grid. Now, if you don't know what the ME grid is a part of, I'm happy to explain. We're getting into applied energistics. We went ahead, started getting into it last episode, but we needed Fluix crystals, which that is going to be hard to make, but we're trying to get into being able to make it. So right here, you need to use 200,000 Fe, nether quartz, redstone, charged Certus quartz. You can make it in an alloyer or a reaction chamber. Either work. I think for me, I'm trying to think. This will probably give us the most for what we need to do. Yeah, we're gonna want to make a reaction chamber, but we're gonna need to get a few things first. First, we need to make ourselves steel casing. So we're gonna need 4 steel ingots, osmium, and glass. Let's make sure we have the glass. Do we have any? We have some glass. I think we only need 1, so that's fine. So we're going to do this. We need osmium, which we can get from the chest, and then we can do the 4 coal, 1 iron, and our hammer. And that's going to get us our steel. So let's go ahead and make 3 of these, like so. We're going to get our osmium right here, wherever we left it. Yep, right there. Osmium, like so. And right there we have our steel casing from mechanism. That's step 1 into making the crusher. Step 2 is getting basic control circuits, redstone, all that. Good thing we already had some of that stuff from working on this before. Now, that's a pigman. We're going to take this alloyer, we're going to move it over here for right now. Then right there, the crusher, it doesn't take that much. So we already have this completely configured right there. I believe we got that because we need to make Fluix dust. Yes. Now we can start to making the Fluix crystal. What you need to do is take charged Certus quartz right there, nether quartz here, and redstone up there. And then that is going to go through a process which will give us our Fluix crystals. Now, if you don't know how to get this, you can get this charged Certus quartz through sieving, or you can go ahead and get it by putting it in a reaction chamber or a charger right here, which I'll just take 1, put it in our charger, and then it'll go ahead and make charged Certus quartz. Now we have Fluix crystals, which is the first step of many. But we want to be able to mass produce these. So hence why we are making our reaction chamber. Now, finally, we'll go over to, I believe, our crusher, we said, and we'll put all the Fluix crystals in the crusher, and then we allow that to crush, and we should be able to get the Fluix dust. There we go. Fluix dust. Now, right here, we're going to need 4 for this, 1 there. Right here, we need a straight crystal. And then that should be all we need on that end. So let's make a few more of those. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, we should have nearly everything at this moment. We are going to need glowstone. Let me go ahead and grab that. We got glowstone right there. So for the first part, of this, we need a matter collector, which we need glass. We will need some glass for that. Did I just use all of the glass, though? I hope not. I'm afraid that I did, but I do have some sand that I will cook up. Boom, boom. Over here, we're gonna make this matter condenser. Perfect. The next thing we're gonna need is a vibration chamber, which takes copper, flukes, crystal, furnace, energy acceptor, which takes some more glass, but I will need to get more copper, and by the time I get back, we should have we easily have enough over there. Now I need cobblestone for the furnace. I do have some furnaces right there. Let's go ahead, take that. We need, oh, this is different. This is quartz glass. Well, good thing I do have Certus quartz dust. Perfect. So we just need one set of that. And then we make the energy acceptor. We have now the vibration chamber. The last step is to make this Omni-Link processor, and there's only two ways you can make it: through a reaction chamber, which is what we're trying to make. So we are going to need to make an inscriber. Now, how do we do that? We need 2 sticky pistons, copper, and iron. Now, let me look. I'm not sure I have slime balls. Do I? If I do, that is really convenient. Don't see any there. Don't see any there. I guess I don't have any. Oh, I do have. I have 2 exact. That is very, very clutch. We have the inscriber. We'll take the inscriber over here. I don't think we need the charger at this moment. We will place this down. Seems like it's already up and working. And let's take a look. We're going to need OmniLink printed circuits, printed silicon, and redstone dust. Now, this is where it's going to get a little more tedious. We're going to need to get all of these different pressed as well as ender steel ingots. That's what the difficult part about making this is. So let me take a look. We're going to need... So now that you have the meteor compass, go find the meteors in the hunting or lost cities dimensions. So break the mysterious cube inside a meteor to find... Okay. So hunting or lost cities dimensions. I went ahead and did some digging and found that I needed to make this gate pearl. So this gate pearl is supposed to help with the creation of mobs like the chicken, cow, sheep, all those that we need right now. Because in order to get to the lost cities, we need to make a cake. To make a cake, we need eggs, milk, all of that fun stuff. Good thing we have buckets. Let's see. So it says right here, gate pearl, 4 waves, shift, 1 penalty, control, key rewards. It summons those. So what I'm going to want to do is, well, we're going to fight and we're going to try and earn ourselves some animals. Let's do this. Easy. Wow. So terribly difficult. I'm sure it's going to get harder. It better. Come on. Come on. Alright, baby. Baby zombie. That's dead. Let's go ahead, heal up. Zombies are hard because of that. Okay, cool. Let's just not get hit by these guys. There we go. Easy. Alright, got those spiders killed. Next, I'm guessing skeletons. Oh god, skeletons. Ooh, I need that. Boom, boom. Ooh, more zombies. Oh, zombies and spiders. Oh man, oh man, oh man. They actually killed me? Wait, what? What do you mean they killed me? Hold on. Come on. Just let them burn. Why did I go and fight them when I can let them burn? Like that. Get rid of that maggot. Eat this up. Seems like my sword just does not want to do damage, but these spiders are, like, destroying me. Oh, the helmet's gone. Hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya. And necrotic farmer. That's fun. Now, how do I spawn them in? Let me get this dirt back. Did I just do all that for nothing? Oh, all my XP is gone. That sucks. I got a bunch of potatoes and apples, hay bales. But where's my loot? Okay, now that's done. Oh, now they spawn. Huzzah. And, okay, let's punch you in there. Well, now we have animals. After a second attempt of doing this. I'm sorry, pig, but I have multiple of you. It is okay now. And there we go. Oh, now I'm gonna put on the mutant armor so I can hop over this instead of deal with anything. Perfect. Let's put all of this stuff in here. Put the head, I need those. Put those in all of this. Perfect. All right, now what I need is for chickens to lay eggs, but I do need 3 buckets of milk. I am so sorry, sheep. But you must die. Okay, we have the wool. Let's put this all just in chests. I don't care where right now because we're working on that. Now, what we need is to make a cake. To make a cake, we're going to need just 1 egg. So yeah, does not matter how, we are going to need an egg, but we do have the wheat, and let's make the sugar right now. And we can probably speed up their egg time. Oh, it tells us. Oh, that's perfect. Unfortunately, I cannot speed up the time, so in just a couple minutes we should have an egg ready for us. Let's make the sugar from the sugar cane. 1, 2, 3. I said 1, 2, 3. Like, oh wait, we don't even need that. Sorry, I was thinking paper. Let's get the sugar like so, and we will wait for an egg. Finally, we just got our egg. We have enough for a cake right there. Now for this type of cake, we need diamond blocks head. We already have the 5 skulls, and lucky enough, I so happen to have already grabbed the materials. Now we have a Lost Cities cake. Well, would you look at that, guys? I am now in the Lost Cities dimension. So, what is this basically just the overworld, or because it definitely seems like it. We're dimension hopping, and it definitely seems a little different. What's this giant dome? Is it just like the overworld? I've seen a video with this, but it was definitely a bit different. It was like fully like in space and everything. This does not seem to be in space in the slightest, but does look like there is loot to be had here. Um, I guess may as well take a look for some loot. We have a backpack for a reason. Alright, so out of that one right there, we just came across this. It seems like all of these are broken. I'm not sure if they are meant to be broken or what, but we're definitely in the lost dimensions, emphasis on the lost part. I'm not even sure how I'm Alright, something just seems very off about this. I feel like we're not I'm actually just more confused than anything. It feels like there should be something else with this. Let's huh. I'm confused for sure. Cuz like the doors are it feels like glitched blocks. Like I'm not entirely sure. Was I supposed to make another cake to go back? Perhaps? Everything's like cut off, but it seems intentional. So, not sure. Also, it just puts me in basically just survival Minecraft. All I know is my goal is to find something like a meteorite for applied energistics so I can go ahead and get those components rather than make them all, but it feels like I probably should have made them at this point because look at this. Just kind of stuck out here. Isn't that funny? Oh, we can break spawners though. What? Is there anything up here? There's some crabs. Ooh, I should probably kill those sheep I had seen. This pigs. I need to sleep. These are cows. I don't need cows. I need sheep because I need sleep. Where were they at? Oh, yes, right over here. Okay. I walked right past all of them. Okay. Sheep. Gone. So perfect. Wow. Let's make ourselves a crafting table. Right there. The problem is that like now I can't like die. I wasn't able to before because I mean I have all my. I think I accidentally clicked escape. Might have made me leave. Oh, so I can't sleep. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Well, this is not ideal. Okay, figured I'd resume the recording. Um, what in the heck? I'm sorry, but like, I kind of feel obligated to explore this. Oh, and I dropped again. Oh, I do have. What? The Dragon Tower? I'm gonna die. Oh, so like, they do a good amount of damage as well. Oh, and it's protected by ancient. Okay, so note to self, we are gonna come back here. I'm going to take a screenshot of the cord. Oh, screenshot of the cords if I can find them in all of this. Oh, and I can make a waypoint. Um, create a castle. All right, let's see. Yay, it appears. That's really cool. We're definitely going to come back to this world so we can visit it, but also we are on the way to our meteor. Well, would you look at that? There was no need for any type of cut there. Please don't explode. Ooh, what in the world? Oh, just a normal skeleton. Sweet. Alright, let's mine into this thing. We got Skystone here. And a mysterious cube. I mean, I can just put it all in here. Sweet. All this for those 4 things. And we're... Can I grow more of this? Let's just grow this all as much as we can. I didn't realize that we could just do this. Wait, that's really cool. Alright, this is Surge Quartz Cluster. Oh, we can just get Surge Quartz out of this. Can this grow now? It does! Ooh, let's take all of these. Yeah, let's take all of these and we will bring them back to our base where we can get this done. Or to have more of a way to make this. Actually, let's also take a good amount of skystone, just a stack, nothing crazy. All right, now we need to get back, which we have to make a cake. So with the power of editing, you guys will be back on our nice Skyblock island. And would you look at that, we are back in the overworld. So that's pretty fun. We finally got what we came here for, 2 stacks of skystone as well. But we came there for all of these inscribing silicon plates. Now, let's keep progressing, finally, with what we initially started with. So we're trying to get what again? Yes, the with the inscriber, we are going to need printed silicon, which we're going to need to use the inscriber, use inscriber silicon press, which is, oh, so if I just looked a little harder, I could have found all these. I did not know this, but hey, now I do. So we need silicon, which is made with nether quartz just being smelted down. Am I able to make nether quartz seeds right now? Quartz seed. It's tier 3, so we are going to need to do botany to do that, which we can get into next episode. But for now, this, and then ender steel. How do we make ender steel? By taking powdered ender pearl dust, ender dust, powdered ender pearl, and Certus quartz dust in an inscriber. Well, good thing that we do have ender pearls and a lot of them. I forget how. I think we sifted. Oh, yes, we sifted through endstone to get these. So here I am thinking that this is going to be a walk in the park. It is not. We're going to need silicon for sure. That I know we are going to need because we're going to need the inscriber for the printed silicon right here. And then we're going to need 4 redstone. And then, or just 1. Omni-link inscriber press. So we're going to need ender steel and charged ender steel. Okay. We have those. Now we charged ender steel ingots. With the charged ender steel ingots, we gonna make this omni-link inscriber press. And then we'll use that in the inscriber and use that with the ender steel to finally make ourselves one omni-link printed circuit. Then we will use the OmniLink printed circuit, the printed silicon, and 4 redstone, because 4 of each, to make our OmniLink process. And finally, we can make the OmniLink processor. Wow, that took a second. So, finally, we have all of those. Let's get our glowstone after we go to sleep, because we need to go to get some rest. We're going to take our glowstone, like so, and our fluix dust, and everything now gets us our reaction chamber. So, why did we just do all of this if you do not remember? The reaction chamber is going to help us make fluix crystals, because to make fluix crystals, you can use the reaction chamber, which takes water, charged Certus quartz, redstone, and nether quartz. Let me show. Let's get a bucket. Let's get some buckets of water real quick. It seems like it might. And from just that, we get bada bang, bada boom. I'm pretty sure it just took, okay, for every 16, you get 64. It quadruples the amount that we get, which is exactly what we want out of this. Perfect. Now, getting into more applied energistics, we are going to be needing more and more of these. Wow, that was a lot for this episode so far. Processors. Now that you have all the inscriber presses, it's time to use them well. About that. Oh, blocks of silicon. block of gold, block of redstone. Now we can start just making these. So Certus quartz block, silicone, redstone, and then we're going to need silicone and redstone for everything. That is for sure. But it seems we're also going to be needing diamond. But now we are going to need to start automating into some quartz. So yes, we may have some of our first systems of energy and the ability to use energy and not automation, but I mean kind of slight automation. Well, I have a feeling that we're going to need to do just a little more automating in order to get this fully running, which means getting nether quartz seeds. But I will leave that for next episode when we start getting into Botania for the first time, as we even have a black lotus in our inventory to get us started for next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this episode very much. Please like, subscribe, share with all of your friends, and leave a comment saying what you would want to see us do next. We have so many mods here. Of course, we're going to want to do what we're already on track to do, getting our ME system up and running first and foremost. But we also do have so many different things. So if you want us to get into void mining, Botania, Ender IO, please go ahead, suggest it down in the comments, as well as even any other mod packs that you may want to see me do. Some improvements to the base you want to see in the next episode. Anything goes. But if you stuck around to this end, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.